Alright, we're back with another tutorial. This time it's design for print. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make a print design ready for print and ready for cut. So, first, we're going to start with an object. For the sake of this video, I'm going to make this object green. So, I have my object here on layer 1. I'm going to name this layer print. So now, I'm going to make another layer, and I'm going to call it cut contour. And I specifically spelled it with a capital C and a capital C. For some programs, it actually makes a difference to do that. I'm then going to click my circle here again, and this circle doesn't obviously have to be a circle. It could be your decal that you're working on. It could be type that you need cut, printed and cut. It could be stickers. It could be anything. But this is primarily just to show the print cut process. So I'm going to copy my original, and I'm just going to leave that on my clipboard for a little while. So first, I'm going to go into Object, Path, Offset Path, and for the sake of this and making sure that you see it, I'm going to make it a 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch offset round. Round is typically better. It'll give you the bleed. So now you can see we have a 1/2 inch around our original circle. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to click on my cut contour layer. And I'm going to make sure it's highlighted here. And now I'm going to hit Control F, which is going to paste in place. And I'm going to change this color now to 100% magenta. And I'm going to make it the stroke. I'll make this a little bit bigger so that you can see it. So now, that's my cut. And the reason why we put this extra circle behind there is so that if the blade misses, or if your plotter misses, you still have room here. You got a 1/2 inch of bleed in case it misses. Because if not, your cutter would have to be exactly on that edge, and you wouldn't want it to get any of this white in here. So for that reason, we do the bleed. Now, I'm going to click on my stroke, my cut circle here, and I'm going to go into the swatches. And I'm going to take the stroke, I'm going to click and hold, and I'm going to bring it over to the swatch panel and drop it in. And it appeared right here, you can see. 100% magenta. That's fine. I'll come back to that. For the sake of this, I'm going to make this a spot color. 100% magenta, nothing on any of the other colors. CMYK. Okay. We're going to get rid of the fill and only keep the stroke. Now we're going to take this stroke, make sure that we're on stroke. And you see this little dot down here? We want that to show up over here. If that shows up in your properties, that means that your spot color is correct. This will be for any program that uses a spot color. That could be Onyx, that could be Cutmaster, that could be Suma WinPlot, anything. Roland, all those programs are able to use spot color. Now, if your program does not use spot color and it's going to need you to import crop marks in Illustrator, you will have the option to have plugins. I know that Cutmaster 5 does this, Cutmaster 4 does this, Onyx does this, and Suma WinPlot also does this. Those are all cutting softwares that pair with your printer and Illustrator. File, you'll come down to a drop-down menu, and you will be able to then add Suma marks, add cutting marks, open up CutMaster's Remote, and add in the crop marks in order to print them. This way your cutter can read them properly. From this point, I say to double check, come over to your layers again, take that off, and when you go to save certain files, let's say you have crop marks. Let's just pretend here that this is my crop. And that's what the your cutter is going to read. We're going to want that on our print layer, okay? Because we don't want that line to cut. We just want it to print. And I'm going to save one file like this, and I'm going to save another file like this. For certain programs, you will be able to have a crop mark layer that will come with whatever plugin comes with your printer and your cutter. That is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Look forward to more design tutorials for print, more car tutorials, and more truck tutorials. Thank you again for watching, and good luck designing.